Daytona 500 takes place this Sunday. The Grand Marshal this year, none other than music mogul and entrepreneur Pitbull. Mr. Worldwide becoming a co-owner of a NASCAR team along with former driver Justin Marks. Here now to talk about NASCAR, investing, music, and so much more is Armando Christian Perez, a.k.a. Pitbull. Pitbull, great to see you again.
Woo! Great to see you as well.
It's been a few years. You look exactly the same. Want to start off with NASCAR. You just turned 40. You announced the investment in NASCAR on your 40th birthday. Why NASCAR?
I mean, it's just a great platform to be involved with and to be involved in Trackhouse, which is the team. Justin Marks has given me an opportunity, Tyler Norris, and also the driver is Daniel Suarez, which I relate to his story coming from nothing to something and being, the only Mexican to win a race in NASCAR. But the most important part of this is that it allows us to utilize NASCAR, the platform, and the team Trackhouse to bring everybody together, because I feel that that's what we need most, especially in these times. We've done it in music, and now we're going to do it in NASCAR. It's a tremendous honor, and I look forward to being the Grand Marshal at Daytona 500 on Sunday.
Yeah, I've had the privilege of talking to you over the years for a few different times, and first and foremost, Pitbull, when I think about your ventures, I think you're a business person. And so when you take a look at the NASCAR audience that you'll be reaching through this investment, how does that further your brand? How does it further the causes that you're interested in?
Well, what it does is it reaches everybody, to be honest with you. But the goal is to take NASCAR not only from the United States, but to make it something international. So with this story, this team, it opens the doors for those kind of conversations. And it also opens the doors for everybody out there to understand that it's about taking NASCAR and not it just being a sport, but creating a culture with NASCAR. So it's just the beginning, and I look forward to learning, like any business that you get involved in. But more than anything, it's about the movement, and it's about the message. And it's bringing everybody together through NASCAR, same way that we've done through music. So again, I just want to say thank you to Trackhouse and to Justin, Ty, and Daniel for believing in me, and I just look forward to being at Daytona 500 this Sunday.
You know, Pitbull, I think if I had one tip for you, just work on the enthusiasm, okay? You need to lift the enthusiasm. Yeah, right? You know what I'm saying?
You haven't seen me yet. It's just 2:30. Huh? Catch me in Miami at 5
I'll catch up with you later. Let me ask you this, because, you know, NASCAR last year had, I guess it was last year, an unfortunate incident involving Bubba Wallace that turned out to be very complicated and things that were said and so on and so forth. How much of this move springs from your desire to make a statement to advance equality in that sport and among its fans? I think you understand what I'm driving at.
I know exactly what you're driving, and I'm going to step on the gas. So with that said listen, that's exactly what it's about. It's about taking a sport, making it a culture, and showing everybody that this is for everybody. And I've been telling people all the time, and I tell them when I'm on stage and when I perform all around the world, there's one race and one race only. That's the human race. And when we start to figure that out, then we're going to make this world a better place. Now, all I'm doing is taking these platforms, utilizing them to get this message across one way or another. There's no hidden agenda here. We want to win. We want to create an amazing business, and amazing sponsorships. We want to make history. But but we're going to take this and also show everybody that through racing, we can bring everybody together the same way that we've done through music. And I know Michael Jordan is a part of Bubba's team. So between me and Jordan, all we're trying to do is show everybody out there that racing can bring everybody together.
Let's hope so. Let's hope you're right, Pitbull. You got a lot of investments. We've got a whole graphical wall showing the big portfolio that you've got. But in terms of looking around you right now, as we are still fighting COVID and we're in the midst of the pandemic, where do you see the greatest opportunities? Is it in consumer brands? Is it maybe in the stock market? I mean, do you take a look at things like cannabis stocks and Bitcoin and think, hey, that looks interesting?
Well, I mean, we're involved in a lot of companies that have to do with cannabis and things of that nature. I mean, look, what's going to happen is the roaring 20s. When this opens up, everything's going to come raging back. And what I hope is that the public just has a different appreciation for life after all this and is looking at life from a different perspective. As far as that, I'm also involved in Live by Live. And Live by Live is a platform that allows artists to be able to perform and stream to their fans that in this day and age and time, they need it the most. Everybody needs a little bit of inspiration, motivation, and to give them a little bit of hope and some fight with everything that's going on. And Live by Live's been an amazing platform to be able to do that with. and for us to create that for other artists, and also which we did the podcast with Live by Live as well. So that's been a great investment for ourselves, but more than anything for the world, to give them some kind of entertainment, because that's what the world needs, bottom line right now. They need something, some kind of escape to take all this negative and negativity out of the way and give them just hope and motivation.
Shepard Smith here. Thanks for watching CNBC on YouTube.